In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 ways to spot a noob in Apex Legends. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Crazy Pie. I'm just unbelievably excited for tomorrow's update. I'm gonna be streaming like almost all night tomorrow. I'm not going to the gym. It's gonna be a rest day, and we're just gonna be streaming and making videos all night tomorrow night on the new event. But today we're gonna be doing a part 2 to last week's video on 5 things only noobs do in Apex Legends. But this time we're gonna be doing 5 more things only noobs do in Apex Legends and 5 ways to spot a noob within Apex Legends. If you guys do enjoy, please feel free down below to leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel. We are 100 subscribers away from doing streams. Like, I know I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but other than that, I'm not going to be streaming until we hit 4,000 subscribers. So over the next 100 subscribers, I'm going to be working my butt off just to try and ensure I have streaming down and that I have the proper stream setup. So subscribe to the channel as we are so close to 4,000. But getting into it here, guys, the first thing that only noobs do, and the first way to spot a noob in Apex Legends, is when they take your legend and they don't know what they're doing. So now I know this, is something that you can just do if you want to play a legend. So say if someone already has their cursor over Octane, but you really wanted to play Octane, go ahead, play Octane, learn to play him. This is very counterintuitive. It's a very big counter argument to this, point. But say you have, a lot of kills with Wraith and you are really good at playing Wraith, and people know that, people know that you're good at playing Wraith because you're friends with these people, but they go ahead and take Wraith on you. If you're playing with randoms, sure, go ahead. There's no way of telling what legend people are good with. You just take whichever one. But if you have your cursor over a legend and you're picking last and someone picks that legend, even if you're communicating with them in party chat or in game chat, I should say, and they take your legend and they're only like level 5 and you're like level 100, it just feels so just like a slap in the face, like when someone takes your legend that you have like over 2,000 kills with and they only have like 60 with. So it just kind of sucks. It's not really that big of a noob thing, but it just kind of sucks, and honestly, I understand where they're coming from. Like, if you want to simply learn how to play a legend, the only way to learn how to play him is by picking him. So I understand that point as well. But getting into our second point here, this has to do with dealing with using passive abilities within Apex Legends, and mostly with Pathfinder. I used to always think Pathfinder's passive ability was garbage. I used to think Pathfinder's passive was just terrible. There was no point of using it, and it wasn't really that good. But now that I've gotten, more into Apex and I'm a little bit better at Apex now, Pathfinder's passive ability is actually really good in terms of, using your map positioning within Apex. And I've also noticed from watching a lot more streams too, that a lot of good players and a lot of pro players will actually properly use Pathfinder's passive ability every single chance they can. This is because simply, if you use his passive ability, you'll be able to know where the next ring location is. And if you know that, that is critical information that you'll be able to use when trying to determine where you can flank, where you can rush, as well as proper map positioning when you're trying to push into those final few gunfights within Apex Legends. Noobs won't actually realize this. They'll just, simply think it's pretty useless. They won't really look at the map that much, and they won't use Pathfinder's passive ability, or even for that matter, just anyone's ability that well. If they're damaged, they won't throw down Lifeline's bot. If their teammates are damaged, they won't throw down Lifeline's bot. They just won't really use their abilities properly. But this one in particular, being Pathfinder's passive, it's such a good passive ability when used properly in the final few zones, and noobs don't realize that. So Tardy Tom comes back here again and realizes that it's not that good. Now, coming in at our number 3 spot here, we actually have one of the most annoying things in Apex. This just really grinds my gears when someone does this, and I cannot stand it. And it's actually when a noob goes down, or when someone goes down, hey, they just went down. It doesn't really matter. That doesn't make them a noob. But the part that does make them a noob is when they are constantly spamming L1, 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 or R1, sorry, and they'll just constantly be spamming the ping button. Like, buddy, I know you're down, I'm on my way, I'm trying my hardest, but you don't have to ping every single movement of the enemy. Like, I know where he is, please stop pinging, enemy here, enemy here, enemy here. Like, I don't want to hear your character say that every 10 seconds that you're down. Comment down below if you guys get into lobbies like this, but it's so annoying when I can't hear enemy footsteps around me simply because my teammate wants to get revived so bad that he just spams the ping button. Like, it's just so annoying, man. I hate it. But it is all good, and that is the third thing that will identify a noob in Apex, because good players realize you have to be able to hear your surroundings, and they want their teammates to hear their surroundings. But if all you hear is enemy here, then you won't be able to hear the enemy footsteps, and you'll probably lose the gunfight, and a good player knows that. So that's what differentiates a good player and a bad player within Apex Legends. Now the fourth thing is honestly really annoying as well. I usually do this. Sometimes I used to do this just because I was a cocky player and I really didn't realize how crucial this was. But this honestly has to do with leaving Apex Legends lobbies in the very beginning of a game. So right once you land, right once you drop, this is probably one of the most critical spots to stay alive. But at the end of the day, if you don't stay alive, it does not matter because you have the respawn system. And most noobs just don't want to have to wait the extra 2 to 3 minutes spectating just to wait to be revived. So if they go down right in the very first drop spot when you land, you can already tell they're going to leave the game. And if they leave the game, you know, they might just be a good player and they don't want to wait, but 9 times out of 10, they're pretty much a bad player and they don't want to have to wait for the respawn, you know, because who wants to wait an extra 2 to 3 minutes and be a loyal teammate and help them fight it out to the end of the lobby, you know? Who wants to wait when you can just leave? Like, why would you want to help the rest of your game? Why would you want to help your team fight it out in the final zones, you know? Like, who wants to wait? Like, it's just stupid. Like, why not just leave? Like, that literally goes through the mind of a noob every time, and it is so annoying. I hate it when I'm playing in a 2v3 gunfight situation just because someone couldn't wait the extra 45 seconds for me to grab their banner and respawn them into the game. Like, it is just so frustrating, and it puts you at such a big disadvantage in every Apex game when a noob leaves. Alright guys, now the number 1 technically spot here on this list, I'll let you guys comment down below. Comment down below what you guys think this will be, because honestly there's a lot of stuff that it could be, but this one is one of the most annoying things within Apex. It has to do with the start of the game. I'll let you guys comment it down below. Hopefully, you know, if you guys do actually get it, that would be kind of sick. I'll heart your comment and stuff like that. But the number 5 spot and what most noobs will do and how to identify a noob in Apex Legends, it has to do with the very start of a lobby, right once you drop off of the dropship. It has to do with when a noob doesn't fly on their own or detach from the group when they're flying. You know, this is one of the most surefire way to identify a noob, because they'll just stick with you by your side for the whole drop. If you're the drop master, they will not hold square. There is no way they're gonna hold square to detach from the group. There's just no way they have any energy to fly on their own, you know? They don't want to have to push the joystick. They don't want to have to move the mouse to fly on their own. They just want to fly down right beside you and loot all of your loot, you know? It is so annoying when you have 2 guys falling onto the exact same spot as you and just end up taking all of your loot. Like, what's the point? It's just annoying, you know? If you're gonna land on the same spot as me, why would you even drop with me? Like, there's no point of putting my drop spot at a disadvantage because you're too lazy to hold square or too incompetent to drop on your own. Like, it's just so annoying when someone does this. And I know I'm complaining a lot in this video, and there's gonna be that one guy, I can already see it, who comments, complaining. It's like, yeah, I'm complaining. 100% I'm complaining. You know, if I like to play this game, you know, that just means you're just gonna be complaining. You know, if you complain about a game, that just shows how passionate you are about that game. And this thing right here, I'm passionate about how much I hate it, you know? If someone drops with me, you know, yeah, it's cool. Drop at the same spot as me. If we're going Skull Town, we're going Skull Town. All 3 of us better be going to Skull Town. But if we're going Skull Town, all 3 of us better not be dropping at the exact same building. You know, it's just annoying. It's a disadvantage for your whole team when you're dropping, and it does not make that much sense as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Tomorrow is gonna be a good day, baby. It's gonna be a great day. I'm so hyped for that. If you guys want to watch that, subscribe with the bell notification turned on. Make sure you turn it on so that you don't miss a video tomorrow. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be dropping some money on the game, baby. Rest in peace, wallet. Woo! Just joking, that's gonna suck. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the stream, for the video, for everything. Let's get it cooking. It's gonna be good. I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, you sexy people. Adios. My name is Crazy Pie. Peace out, boys.